Mhm.
It's also important for like to gather that first party data to be able to feed back into the ad platforms. And like as we're having to give Google more control, having things like be able to say, look, here's our customers, here's who we want more of these people. It's just going to help those algorithms. It's just going to help those algorithms grow more and more.
That's the thing. It's the realistically, and it's not just this year because Sam's right. The what used to be called an algorithm or kind of algorithmic optimization is now AI. But that's only as good as the data that you're able to feed into it. So the better the marketing lists that you have, the more you understand your clients, your ICP, the better you're able to train the algorithms and the AI in order to target your kind of your audience within paid.
And I guess what we've talked about a lot just now is just like the expect like the customer journey essentially, right? It's been changing. It's quite messy, and we talked a lot about getting them onto email, and maybe nurturing that a bit more. And that's something that lots of people talked. We talked about paid, and organic, and how that's struggling to maybe drive as many top of the funnel sort of visits as stuff. So, I mean, how are we looking at the changing behaviors of users and things around the use of LLMs, or whether they're just using the AI overviews, or from a paid perspective, are they just looking more at a conversion sort of element? Is it like bottom of the funnel rather than top of the funnel? I mean, how are we seeing that?
Yeah, I think it's with paid, you want to be able to make sure you're covering that bottom of the funnel really, really, really well. So you are making every click impression work the best. Previously, things like display, where you'd have cost per clicks was so cheap, you'd just sort of set something up. And this is like years and years ago, and sort of give it a vague sort of targeting and be like, yeah, let's hope for the best. But it's such cheap traffic. Again, people like to view see the clicks coming through. It doesn't necessarily matter so much about the conversion rate we're driving traffic. Things like that's been moving away, and it is more like utilizing Google's like Performance Max. When it first started, it was pretty rubbish. It has come a long way. Still not like doesn't work for everyone, and there's still a lot of room it needs to improve, but it's more thinking about the audiences and what their behaviors are, how they're interacting, what they're researching, trusting Google in a way with why they're showing an ad to that person, and less thinking about where that ad is being placed. On certain websites you might look and be like, why is that there? And it's like, no, it's more about the person than where the ad is. So I think there's a little bit of change change happening there. It's yeah, as things move on, and that's why having that first party data and making sure everything's linked in so you can utilize that with the audience signals are really important, rather than just thinking old school, where's the placement.
Mm-hmm.